clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling-height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light, someone is close enough to the...
Huh?
I don't know. Sorry, I'm gonna...
The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun.
I'm tired of listening to your shit. Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key.
You see a heavy... The key fits the... Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you? Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you.
Hey, was there something you needed? Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes?
Yes? What is it?
Again? I can't believe this shit.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now? Fuck! I knew that.
For the record, Titus Hardy.
Oh, shit. She's just in denial.
Yeah, she's...
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Lawman.
His hands become...
And you win.
Hit you.
Titus Hardy. Everett personally sent me to take care of this.
When she's angry, she emphasizes...
Look, Copper. Show it to him, T.
Here, jerkwad.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters. A mess. It might be nice to listen to.
What's up?
A door gun is a gun.
You think we have...
Understood? You've listened.
Since way before their chief.
Things got nice and quiet after... Yeah. Try not to whack off to it.
Don't forget your tape, Lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy. You do that. Oh, Keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Six crumbling petals.
This is the Insulindian lily, called Mabel's or Lucille's tears during the Revolution.
This flower is a spring flower, but it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. A big political and military conflict. Ask around or buy a book. The revolutionaries saw the communards and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves. Yes, but not this early, not to my knowledge.
The petals feel dry and fresh. Water flows under the channel bridge. Dark water. You rub your sides for warmth. Inland, above the Martinez distributary, the wrinkled fingers of... Wait, have you noticed there's a war veteran playing a ball game on the plaza? You should ask him about the flowers.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabinier do for you? I prefer the old name, Insulindian Lily. Girls bought them to young cadets when they entered service. Wearing them on your cap was supposed to bring good luck. It used to be. But the communards were fond of them too. Call them... You know what? Now, they brought me misery, false hope, and disappointment. The revolutionary.
But it wasn't the revolutionaries that sold the ID for you, was it? She gave them to me too, and your jealous little heart just couldn't accept it.
Enough! I can go over these matters in detail with you, Gaston, but not while we have company.
Mabels don't blossom yet, do they?
Maybe on some remote parts of the city they do. But I think you'll have to wait for at least a month.
It is such a pleasure.
The compact tape player is... The machine was made in Revachol by a company called Le Mercier. Their logo depicts the triple-towered Delta skyline. It was supposed there's no fixing this one.
This would have been very helpful with the Megamix, but it isn't anymore. My Kinema only comes with radio. Let's try to find a new tape player.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
can I help you with? More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything. Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else? You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Oh? Of course, Detective. You can... More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything. A bird? Some sort of... Of course you're not, my dear. Of course. Ask me anything. Glad to have been of assistance. The little that...
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners. They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place. Fat chance. But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her...
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, this place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
Yes, what is it? The Swallow, you mean? What about it? Great. Thanks.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye, officer.
Welcome back.
Good morning! Yeah! Hardcore! Yeah! It was awesome! And scary. Too hardcore, in fact. I couldn't control it. At all. It sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left. It starts compressing itself and everything.
Inside your chest, the heart beats still with the after effects of the sound. Imagine if you could harness that.
Yeah! Welcome to the club. Oh! I don't know. Maybe someone can do something with this. I imagine this is the sound. Yeah! Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Goodness, you were all... Everything is on the shelf.
She smiles and nods.
Okay, but please, only a few questions.
The woman looks. A small mountain of colorful board game, an endless variety of source books, lore books. There's also a large hardbound tome with books in a board game section. Who wants to read? There's a box that says Wirral 3rd edition mega setting supplements module. The side panel note that price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition mega settings. Nonsense for anemic Beano-clads. The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding rows and rows of Yamdala men blur your vision. You make out some titles, maybe 100. Man from Heimdall and the sages at the end of the world, not even close. Man from Heimdall in hell. Man from Heimdall and the forest of slaves. Man from Heimdall under the lake mountains of it. Heroic quantities of Heimdall. Roy's puny shirt is nothing compared to the real deal. The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks, featuring a twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching. Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Heimdall in chains. Kneeling in front of a staircase between the throne and the Heimdall man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress. Look, the display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Heimdall novels. Shelves filled to the brim with crime.
Oh, crime, robberies, murders. Even you're a police officer, apparently.
Note, reading about Dick Mullin would not. Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are. This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and bio. Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named These Three Things. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people it serves platitude, wholeness, unity, balance. When it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that your various paranatural...
Sir, please, I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing...
Amidst the point of the book, and many other various
Hi, Ace Detective. Math. Oh, I found something while you were... I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does. Yes, I bet it looks good on you. Right, I have to get back to my homework now. Before Mum notices. Man.
Hello again, esteemed officer. Oh, goodness, you were already doing good. Everything is on the... everything is on...
She smiles and nods.
Hello. Let me know if I can help you. Yeah, we still have those boom boxes on the shelves.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves, and you're...
Sorry, man. I can't be giving out freebies. Never have, won't now. A discount? I do have to keep the lights on, man.
Remember, he doesn't like music. He likes sounds. The Doorgunner Megamix is his type of tape. Certainly, he'd give... Careful. You can only do this once.
4 real is offensively low. but just this once. For the music, concrete, cop. And here you are, quality sound reproduction on the go.
All the old boomboxes are there. What a shirt. All other shirts pale in comparison to the muscular man with antlers and immense Zweihanders. You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider. The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something.
He lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps he's looking for the head.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader. You push command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son of a Valson crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
End of recording. It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls. Indeed, but Corty could be short for Cortenar, one of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. Probably the mountain at the harbor gates. Mr. Wright, a village on the Samaran Isla, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about. Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service.
A symbol of soldier of the apocalypse style conduct in a civil...
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes.
Shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guarantee.
You see a Samaran street vendor. The name?
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It's...
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, yes. You got style. You got past. You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions?
Tips? You mean like music tips? No, music is out. Tips? Tips are everywhere. They're worthless. Kids throw them in the trees. There's one in the... No one would ever throw a good pair of high-quality plastic sunglasses in...
To the west, dark brown ribbons of tape. You should have a look. It's better than nothing.
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits?
No hassle. There's a little of a hassle here, it appears. A moral hassle.
No problem here, officer. I get all this from...
Wait. Humanix. Humanitarian aid.
What?
A convincing performance. Bravo.
Look, officer. I'm just a retailer. You'd have to talk to my supplier.
Interesting.
Me? It's a boring story, officer.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago.
Very cool. I like your style, officer.
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember.
Oh, okay. But why, officer? An investment? What kind of investment? Ha! That! You drive a hard bargain, officer. I respect that. Okay. What's it going to cost me? Be reasonable. Officer, do I look like a drug lord? I don't have that kind of money. Sounds like a fair deal all around.
Corruption.
It's just like bus or seagull. A kid watching out of a window describing things going by.
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom. No need for discounts at ceilings, officer.
But did he first mark them up 100%, just so that he...
My man, you know how the game is played. You and me, we should work together. I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, Good joke, officer.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
It is, yes. Anyone can set up their shop where...
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city...
If you wanted to be cynical about it, you could say we are here to protect the interests of property.
My man, officer, you make all this possible.
Gossamer is a fine, filmy substance consisting of cobwebs spun by small spiders, seen especially in autumn. It's safe to say he's referring to the near absence of regulations.
Yeah, that's the main thing about you. Anything for you.
The Jamrock Shuffle. In a way, yes, you are treasure hunting. Most officers from Precinct 41 do what is called the Jamrock Shuffle, cracking open containers. Most of them are from Jamrock or Coal City, the poorest parts of Revachol, that also overlap with the network of royal catacombs called Le Royaume, just beneath the streets. As children, you would all go underground, hoping to find treasure, and come back with a rat's tail or a used needle. That playful curiosity must still be in you. Who knows, maybe one day the Orbe de Montagne, the Holy Scepter, and the cocaine...
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those...
You find your hands deep. The box smells like cat piss.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. The shine on these sunglasses lasts. You keep coming back. That's good, officer.
You find your hands deep in the box.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep... Everything's still cool here, officer. Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on, right? Anything for you.
The hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane. Just like promised, you've stood here for what seems like eons, guzzling the sickly fumes of lorries and carriages. Patting the tree reveals a small sticker which has almost been worn to oblivion. It reads, RCM Emergencies Desk. You tree-hugging pansy. The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane. A wintry breeze blows by, making the magnetic tape flutter with slow and deliberate motions, pulling, bending, and it curls up into a mess inside your pocket. If only you could find a way to re-spool it, so that you could hear what's on the tape. Maybe Roy from the pawn shop can help you.
What's the tape for? How? It's broken and unspooled. Do you think your new buddy knows how to fix it? You could also get it fixed at the pawn shop across the street. We should...
Good idea. He might have the tools. The tape projector in the pawn shop uses similar tape. All the old...
Hello, hello. Let me know if you mean Reese Pooley. Yeah, I do, but... But I'm not some Mr. Fix-It. I'm a pawnbroker. If you want to pawn the tape, sure. Although it looks pretty... Huh? What do you mean? Yes. What about it? Is it any good? The music, I mean. Man, you're really invested in this. Okay, I'll help you out. It's going to take a moment, though, so just sit back and relax.
You take some time to look around the store. The play of visuals all around the pawn shop is mesmerizing. Suddenly, Roy...
Yeah, my pleasure. I do what I can for true passion projects. Just try not to use this tape for negative photon emissions. Take responsibility. Okay, I doubt it, but I can...
The pawnbroker's gaze is already... The trap is full of locusts, but they see... Hey, her Innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between her fingers, remember? You have the Headless Fallen Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back. Don't be so pessimistic. Love doesn't die that. So very, very, very nifty. Nifty and mysterious. This is surely what the figurines are for.
Yes, what is it?
Good morning! Yeah! Hardcore! Remix time! Tape goes here, into deck B.
A hand on his ear.
Wow! Did you get this from Arno himself? Listen, I'm just going to show it to you. Ready? Now, if only we had the beat for the full assault, it would be...
What is this? It's good. How did you guys do that?
Yes, but what if Van Eyck based his remix on some forgotten local melody, like a folk song? And you just found the original piece that inspired him to create this jam? That would explain why it fits so...
Nah, to me it sounds like classic Van Eyck. I don't think he needs any inspiration from folk songs. Maybe he lives in Martinez and just threw away part of his song.
I think it's just happenstance. Chaos in action. Contingencies of our limited existence. That and Egghead's fantastic talent.
Noid's right. Egghead's technical talent is the key. No, this is definitely part of the same song. Something cut from it. It fits too well.
Be how it may, if it fits, it fits. Bring up the...
What about the bass? Do you have any ideas for that?
Yeah, I remember. You said it needs more bass.
I think you might know the answer.
But how?
What about that compressor Andre was setting up to achieve some sort of parallel process?
Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't figure it out. I think the jam's already pretty ultra.
But it could be hyper hardcore!
Yes, what is it? The Swallow, you mean? What about it? Because it's the offside copy you brought me helps, but great. Thanks.
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack, why? That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else? I don't know. What are we thinking of? Part of the mother of humanism towers above you. Why? That does seem to be the mother of humanism towers above you. A wax painting on a cracked pane of glass.
Goodbye.
Welcome back.
Our tenant, the policeman. Just this is...
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even... She nods, rinsing.
Not much. Something...
So...
No, we've tried, but think...
She nods, rinsing another piece of... On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it. The trap is full of locusts.
Okay? Kuno's? Kuno? Shoot that shit at Kuno, pig o' naught. Kuno does... Does Kuno care? Kuno. Fuck, does Kuno care?
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Fuck, no!
Kuno, they've almost made...
Ease off, see? Kuno always takes the bullet over the...
He'd rather die than work with the justice system.
Kuno does... Fuck, does Kuno care?
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S. Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the... She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Queen OS was the one who wound him up and directed him. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses and says murder. And then there's the fact that she's a girl, and appears to be a little younger, certainly smaller. And yet Kuno is afraid of her. What's up with all in all? Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about!
She puts extra stress onto that word, expecting it will make you uncomfortable.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
It's okay. The pig's trying to pit us against...
Idiot. That's it. You let him off the line.
Try to fuck my Kuno! Try to fuck my Kuno!
A chill comes over you, the wind from the boulevard south, lashing you for trying to separate them, for trying to take the street out of Kuno. You were too pushy last time. Think this through. Try to really understand the psychological bond Kuno has with Kunoe. Just look. While Kuno has no problem being near you, she always hides behind the fence, afraid for her life. Like she came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. And then there's the fact that she's a girl. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to...
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But...
Fuck you!
She puts extra
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
She's not fucked up. Everyone's fucked up. Stop judging shit.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't mess up again. Or you will. There are no guarantees here.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell you? Kuno told you. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her so she can't read his lips. Fuck. She can read lips. You should cup your mouth.
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours. He's meant everything he said before, but right now, he not only means it, he is sincere.
Are you getting this? You think I'm fucking telling you a joke here? How hard do you think it is to kill a fat ass? Sweet talk him, then knife him. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has. Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that.
A cop would be too large for her to overpower. but a determined child of her size can still kill the vulnerable, the elderly, the homeless, or other. The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes. Kuno falls silent. He does not look at you when he replies.
Kuno, that's what Kuno is starting to think, yeah?
Don't move your head. Just from the corner of your eye, look at her. Though her friend spoke too low for her to hear, Kuno S is not smiling anymore.
Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno. Told you this already. Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho, cat burning shit. She does the real deal. Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
And he doesn't even want to think about it. This isn't just another boast.
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit. Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
It's Suruese. The Suru are an indigenous ethnic minority in the social democratic powerhouse, Vasa, on the tundra and taiga.
Suruese? Like that man from Helmdall shit? She could be. She could be that Helmdall shit.
Revachol does have a small Suruese community, or she climbed into a yakberry crate and was shipped over accidentally.
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a yeah, she was just there.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark. Yeah, that's the place. She was just balled up. Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno. How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. See, Kuno's got this shit under control. Listen, listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Kuno. You threaten her, you threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand? Alright, now we can do business. Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Oh, don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno? Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in, that's right. Kuno's a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded. Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it. Dirty popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your...
Like half. A baggie, but like in this vial.
That's half a gram.
Yeah, half a G. Want it or not? Fuck you talking about half a G?
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
Okay, Kuno's listening. Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Kuno. Kuno's almost out. You wouldn't just get in the apartment building. Kuno knows you already fucked your way in. Kuno knows everything. Go to room 12, first floor, and kick down the door. Police violence style. Kuno style. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckheads. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What the hell are you signing us up for here? Okay then.
Kuno doesn't...
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
No response. The apartment numbers have fallen off the door, leaving the panel with a sticky 1. You'll need to equip the chain cutters to enter. Snip right through the metal. A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinge. No response. The apartment number. Good thing you already have the chain cutters in your hand. Nothing left to do now but snip. The cutter goes through them like dead.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least meet.
bundle of clothes heaped on the bed. A stain in the dark. It looks like a nest. Something underneath there is breathing. Your hand touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burns, and you see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol, and God knows what else. The smell of shit rises from... You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves.
And look, the other foot is camouflaged by a striped sock bearing the name Maxtor on the sole. Maxtor is a gas company. He's wearing free socks from a gas company. They probably... A groan rises from the man's throat, dry like a death rattle. He's trying...
Well...
The lieutenant's right. The man's unwashed hair bears a familiar ginger tone. Even the hair on his chest is coppery. The light...
No, it really doesn't. This looks very hard to recover from. This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon. Not that he was, but...
A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty, and frozen. It's clear that the person...
Can't you tell? It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open. Look, he's trying to communicate. What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit. But he's already... We could take him to Remedy or Saint-Baptiste, but he doesn't have money for medical services. They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves. Besides...
Years, months, weeks. The pile of blankets grunts miserably. The aging alcoholic is still there, breathing. The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him and then falls back again, limp and defeated by... The aging alcoholic is still there. The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps... And then it dawns upon you, clear and surreal. Pigs, he says. He's trying to call you pigs. His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated.
At least he got to say his piece.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight.
Good. Confiscate it.
The minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant in the slightest. He listens instead to something in the other room. A phone book lies up. You pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world. Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Okay? Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. First, that's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way. Word on the street is, you sent your little friend in dressed as a hooker. Distraction style. That's some sick shit.
Not a single muscle moves on the lieutenant's face.
Kuno wants to hear all about it, but first we split the kilo. Kuno knows what...
Kuno means gram.
Alright. Kuno knew you'd try that sneaky pig shit on him.
Tell him, Kuno!
Kuno's got brains. This shit doesn't surprise Kuno. So Kuno's gonna give you one more chance. Know this, pig.
Made your fucking choice, pig.
Kuno won't take this shit lightly. The pieces are moving, pig. This is fucking domino shit.
It's hard to see how not giving a boy a bag of amphetamine would cause some catastrophic cascade response. Hard to see, but easy to feel. Somehow, this will change things.
Tick, 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 tick. Decision time. What's it gonna be? You gonna fuck the Kuno? Alright, you fucked the Kuno. Everybody, Kuno got fucked by his pocket pig. Just when we getting our business on, the pig throws it all away.
I told you he can't be trusted. I told you. I told you he'd steal the shit.
Relax, see? We got plenty of kilo. Kilo underground, in the tree. This ain't about that. This is about you and Kuno. You mismanaged this shit. Now everything is fucked between us. How are you gonna make this up?
There is genuine disappointment below the act, sire. In truth, Kuno doesn't really believe there's anything you can do to make up for this. The damage is irreparable.
The fuck do you know about Kuno's life? Kuno's got plans. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we got plans.
6 meters underground, below piping from before the war, the collapsed remains of the Martinez storm drain system. There are 2 stolen flashlights with...
Yeah? How the fuck are you still alive, pig? What is this shit? He's fucked up on roids to drink more. You can't kill him. Kuno's dad says he'll die by his own hand. What?
His posture changes. The swaying rooster motion stops for a second. Then he gets it going again.
Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno told you. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. Fucking breaking and entering shit. That's nothing to Kuno. You got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have a way in. Narrow window. Kuno window. What are you trying to do? Get the Kuno to stop.
A small lump forming in his throat.
Keep your ass together, Kuno.
Yeah? Kuno's dad is fucking nothing. Fucking coma shit, stroke shit. Kuno's gonna have one too. Gonna be just like Kuno's dad. Speed shit, crime shit, fucking on the bed. Kuno's gonna go out like Kuno's dad. Revachol West style.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
There's a touch of grief in there.
Fuck are you talking, sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit. Get your fucking nun-ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think 'cause you took Kuno's speed, Kuno's gonna sub like turn into... Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno is that shit.
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
Fuck right there, where? Fucking 3 years or some shit. Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound them. That's right. It's a shithole. Kuno's gonna move underground.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno.
That didn't change shit, pig. That only made things worse. Fucking social worker shit. It doesn't work, pig.
It doesn't work, Kuno. Only our shit works.
She must repeat it. Use every chance to confirm that version of reality.
Kuno doesn't...
I'll die before I squeal, pig. Murder.
You clearly see footprints in...
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here.
Large print. This print is unlike one left by everything around you is quiet.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring. As the porcelain, this does not surprise her.
Did he? I never said he was a good man. or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style? Yeah. That was practically his pickup line. Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style? He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi.
Yes, was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than... He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani's ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
When he said he was done, and done mentally, it didn't sound like a joke. It sounded like a deeply troubled man.
Well, maybe I pieced him back together with my magical personality. Afraid of what? That tape the Hardy Boys recorded? Your mother probably never told you this, but girls are evil. Had I the physical robustness and social support, I'd be in Kohoi. I would be tearing it up so...
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess.
What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was...
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. Everything left to be clarified is in the column on the left.
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term.
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even fewer cities. It's made of agricultural plots near the border of Gotvot. Oranje? Oranie's map of waterways? This fits with his tattoo.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrek. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
No love for Mother Oranje. But wasn't he a soldier? This could be worth pursuing.
No. He left the National Service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminine. He wasn't the flag-waving kind. He was the making money, killing people kind. He was by no means a stupid man. A people person. A small platoon leader. No, there's nothing on Moindi. The old world is dead and we both knew it. Come to think of it, maybe what I love Revachol, though. I hope she loves me too. He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no. We even celebrated his birthday like some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
Looks like you were right, officer.
Points are good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
It isn't. Police work is a cooperative sport.
There is no challenge without competition. This is clearly sports for him. Something like archery or darts.
That's too conceptual for me. I just like to get autopsies correct on the first try if possible. Where were we?
He's lying.
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made it oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone. Oily, isn't it? We have that in common now.
She understands what autopsies entail. It doesn't get her off balance.
No. Okay, sure. Here you go. What else are we missing, officer?
Oh, that. Sure, service history. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though. How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed.
Is this Orani's lit?
He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star. Port after port. Oh, yeah. No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people in the Seminine Islands, and on other islands too. All of the islands. After change of topic, perhaps? Is the Union communist? They're a couple of shades pinker than that, no? Social Democrats? They're not hardcore in that way, is what I'm trying to say. What are we talking about anyway? This politics shit is a lot in the morning. Is it even morning?
I think she's just tired. She doesn't know what you meant by that. And can you blame her?
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee. Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, below the damage, the weeks of decomposition. Or how old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder? You could ask either one of them.
Huh. How old do I think you are?
She's buying time to formulate the...
I don't know. As old as time itself? Ageless? 50,000 years old? I don't know what I'm supposed to say. How old is an apocalypse cup?
You're not.
Sure he is. You know, age is just a number.
Yes, but for him that number is higher than 45.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements. To the laboratorium.